Hi, and welcome back to Conversations on Natural Birth. In this conversation, we're going to talk about the fourth stage of labor, which is postpartum, when the baby has come out and the baby is on your skin, skin to skin. This is a phase of labor because things are actually not over yet, and it's very important that we understand that. I just want to say first that my name is Mia White, and I am the author of the book Beautifully Born, Empowering Women for Natural Birth. And this in here is Vienna. She's about to be born anytime now. When the baby has come out and we have accomplished such a feat, it's just such a time of celebration. We may feel very emotional. It's a time when hormones actually go nuts. They go nuts. We may want to cry. We may want to laugh. We may not even know really what we are feeling. We may feel a little bit shocked. There's actually a baby on our skin. Our child has been born. And so this hour that follows the baby coming out, this hour, my midwife is calling the golden hour of postpartum, and it's very important to know what to do with this time, this first hour of this baby's life outside of the womb. First of all, your body is the best regulator of the baby's temperature, just to make sure you understand. And also, the baby is the best regulator of your hormones and your adjustment to this completely new thing that just happened. So you need to be close together, skin to skin at all times, like let the baby be on you. As the baby comes out and is placed on your stomach, it has the same instinct as you see in animal shows. It will crawl up to find the breast to nurse. If the baby is left alone to do that, that journey is said to even create pathways, healthy pathways in the baby's brain. It's very tempting to rush the baby, to put it straight up and to help out, but to allow the baby to work its way up your tummy, and by its smell of your breast, it will find it and it will start nursing. Like, this is such a miracle of nature, such a miracle of creation. And as the baby starts to nurse right away, hormones get released into your body. And these hormones are telling the placenta that is still inside of your womb that its function is over and it can detach. Now, I feel very passionate about what I will say next. It is very, very unnatural the way that hospitals deal with placentas and umbilical cords. First of all, when I gave birth in the hospital, my first 3 births, I didn't even know that I had to give birth to my placenta after I gave birth to my baby. I did not know. All I knew was that somebody started to push forcefully on my stomach to make the placenta detach and come out, and I didn't know why or what they were doing. I just felt afraid. Now, the placenta needs time. If a placenta is rushed or forced, it can cause hemorrhaging. Hemorrhaging is when blood vessels get damaged, when the placenta doesn't have to get to take its own time to detach, and you will bleed. You will bleed more than you are supposed to bleed. And then, anyway, it's a long story that goes through that. But if you write, which you really need to do if you're going to give birth in the hospital, a hospital birth wish list, or write it anyway, in case of some emergency where you have to transition from home to the hospital, on your birth wish list, to express clearly that the placenta needs to have its own time to detach. So if the baby is nursing right away, that communicates to your body that the role of the placenta is over. The placenta detaches and it descends. And many times you will feel that full feeling in your vagina that the placenta is there and ready to come out. and it just takes a little push. It's not even, it doesn't have to be forceful, and the placenta will be born. And the placenta is then attached through the umbilical cord to your baby. And the umbilical cord, this is the next thing about, you know, if you give birth in hospitals, midwives know this, you do not clamp and cut the cord of a baby until it has stopped pulsating, because 1/3 of the baby's blood volume is in the placenta. And as long as the cord is pulsating, the baby is still receiving its own blood volume that it needs from the placenta into its body. You don't want an anemic baby, a weak baby. You don't want any of that to be done prematurely. So basically, the placenta needs its own time to detach, and the cord needs to stay intact to your baby until all of the blood in the placenta has been pumped through the cord into your little child, because this is blood that belongs with your baby. This is crucial for the health of the child. And after the cord has stopped pulsating and the role of the placenta and the cord has finished its purpose, then the cord will be clamped and it will be cut. And then you are detached from your placenta. It's just such an important thing to know. Now, after you have given birth to your baby and your placenta has come out, or in between, even before the placenta comes out, you may feel shivers. And you have to know that it's not dangerous. Nothing is wrong with you. It's just the adjustment of everything in your body. You may start to shake, and don't try to resist it. It's just important to stay warm, and it's very important that you drink something that gives you energy right away. Like you can have an electrolyte drink or juice to like rejuvenate yourself and drink while you are staying there nursing with your baby and just enjoying this time. Now, the hour postpartum, the golden hour of postpartum, is a time for you and the baby to be most undisturbed. Nobody should be pulling your baby away unless the baby needs resuscitation and help. But even that can happen, a midwife would know, like best on the mother's body. There's much that you can read about this, you know, but the best place to be is right there for at least an hour, to allow the baby and the mother to bond and to adjust to this incredible event. You've just at that point been through a marathon. We don't rush, you know, into anything else, hustle or bustle or shower or washing. You know, the baby will smell delicious to you, and the baby's smell, you smelling the baby, will help your milk production to get going. And we're going to talk about nursing in the next video, so come back for that. But remember, the golden hour of postpartum and allowing everything time is very, very important for the adjustment of both mother and baby as the baby comes out into your arms. All right, see you in the next video.